Ladies and gentlemen, it's with greatest pleasure that I have to say this is the final day. By the time you guys see this, it will be the 31st of October. And unfortunately, by then, it will be all over. The 30th of October, when I've played this game, is the final day that the Legacy Age of Empires 3 servers are live. Yes, they are going to die. However, the game still remains open on Game Ranger, I think. So there are some fanatics out there that will keep it live, but the official servers will be going down. So what better way to play a final farewell to where it all began? This game has been an absolute love of mine all through my childhood, like my late childhood when I was a teenager around 15, 16. I picked up this game. My brother actually came to me because we played Age of Empires 2 on the PlayStation 2 when we was very, very young. And then me and my brother were in like a GameStop, H&B actually, when they still sold CD copies. And he comes to me and goes, "Oh my God, look, there's Age of Empires 3. We only played Age of Empires 2. And funnily enough, I was a bit like, yeah, I'm not really sure. I was thinking for something more like Call of Duty. And he goes, nah, we've got to buy this. We've got to buy this. Shout out to my brother, Grey Fox, or Ryan Hart, as he's referred to at the moment. And the rest is history. The rest is history. I played on an account called Psycho Mantis, and then I later played on an account which I was more famous for, which was Soap McTavish. And I played vanilla Age of Empires 3. I played the Asian Dynasties Age of Empires 3. And I played it for a lot of my childhood. And this game will always be special to me. Of course, the DE, Age of Empires 3 DE, nothing's being changed there. Nothing's being changed there. And that's where we're going to continue to play, baby. But I haven't played Legacy Age of Empires 3, so the Asian Dynasties, in like just before DE, so like 5 years. I haven't played it in like 5 years. And before then, I didn't really play it for another 5 years. So really, I haven't played it properly in over a decade. And yeah, it brings back so many good memories. Just watching this game, just looking at the whole kind of UI and how different it was back then. Being in a clan, you know, having your friends list, inviting people to a game. It was so functionally awesome for its time. And it even still looks great, you know, for its time. This came out in 2005, and then the Asian Dynasties came out in 2007, with the War Chiefs in between coming out in 2006. And this game will always be special to me. I've got so many memories playing. I've made so many good friends along the way, good friends in real life as well. Yeah, this game will always be special. So I wanted to do one farewell and I'm gonna let you guys join along the ride, because why not? Just to show my appreciation to this game for all the years, all the happiness, all the joy that it has brought me. Let's get into it. Enough of the sloppy poppy. Right. Just look at the gold mines. Look how different the gold mines look, by the way. Just so weird seeing it back now. So what we got going on here, as you can see, this UI is very bizarre. I don't even know how to do this properly. Okay, we're just gonna, oh, here we are. Okay, so as you can see, I'm playing on my Soap McTavish account. That is me. And I honestly didn't. I barely went into a skirmish game here just to get some hotkeys down. I didn't even really have any proper hotkeys here, but I wanted to play Oliveza. Oliveza was streaming because there's lots of like Ezad streaming, Aze is streaming. Everyone is like streaming their final farewell of the Legacy Age of Empires 3 game here. So it was really, I wanted to get a game versus him. Oliveza, you probably know him. He's like a top 30, top 40 player. He hasn't played DE in a while. I think he's focusing on like uni and studies and things like that, but he's a very, very good player. So great final match. And what a matchup. Classic Otto versus classic Brits, baby. This is one of the ultimate classic matchups. So let's get into it. I've gone for the governor, which is the outpost, and 200 coin. Now remember, Otto had that at the beginning of DE, but it got nerfed, and they actually got this age up taken away from them. You see here, I'm actually using the arrow keys to navigate because that seems like the smoothest way of doing it. Because I haven't got the right click option. So you see here, I'm just scouting around. I want to be aggressive with this outpost, and you know, I remember the good old days. I know how a good auto FF is done properly. So you see here, I get the 200 gold age up. I only need to collect an extra 100, and then I wait for the 700 gold, and to get that magic 1,000 gold, and then I put everyone on food just to get that fast fortress age up time going here. There's pretty much nothing Brits can do to stop this. Look, Brits have only just aged up, and I'm going to be getting 700 coins. So there's just no way he stops it. He does scout with his nice scouting though with his explorer, so he is going to see that 700 gold, which is going to give the game away that I am going to be going for the fast fortress.
Come on, Olu.
Fun things to mention here is, like, you know, TPs back in the day, they cost 250 wood. Do they still cost 250 wood? No, they cost, on TADs, they cost 200 wood, but on the old vanilla game, they cost 250 wood. So that's funny. In transition, I got a mosque as well. And we do have one house. And then, bam! 700 wood is on the way. I am going to be aging up. I'm going to be aging up with a marksman, which is the 4 Abbas guns. Let's go have a look over at Oliveza. He's put down a marker. He's doing some funky stuff with his buildings. He's moving his buildings around, which is pretty funny. He's got barracks down. He's starting to make some musketeers. So, and it's funny because not much. You watch this. You watch old school Asian dynasties or vanilla. Like even since like 2007, 2008, when I was really playing back then, like online. Brits meta really hasn't changed much. Brits are still doing the same thing they were doing 10, 15 years ago, guys. 700 wood, 5 villagers, 600 wood, 4 villagers. They don't have 5 villagers anymore, but they did in the legacy game. But pretty much it's all the same. They still had Virginia Company back then, 3 rockets, which is an insane card. So 5 villagers on the way. He's obviously shipped 700 wood first. So let's see what he's doing. He's going down for second barracks. And again, super classic by Brits. They can either go down for that second barracks or they can go for that stable. So with that 700 wood, he's got wood left over. So he's going to be making a batch of pikes as well.
Commander, man.
You can see here he's got 4 musketeers. Missed 1 there. Still traps. Now place of mines is coming in for big Oliveza. This is what the decks used to look like, guys. This is what the decks used to look like. Like if I move my camera so you guys can see, like, that's what his deck looked like. Look how crazy that is, right? Look how crazy that is. So yeah, he's going to be booming. Again, you see, it's so super standard. Nothing has changed with Brits, you know, except a couple of dazzle of you know, fun cards that they have, such as GMT builds, Rangers, you know, things like that. You know, they've had a couple of little adaptations, but really the main meta has not changed. Similar to Otto, you can play Otto pretty much the same as well. And I do apologize. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the friend or foe colors real quick. Okay, I just had to briefly pause that there just to make sure I've got the friend or foe colors on, so there shouldn't be any difference in color. So apologize if that's annoyed you. You can tell I haven't got the hotkeys, so. So he's going to siege down my outpost, but are we going to see something magical? Yes, we are. The classic 7-minute age up with the forward outpost and the 4 Abbas guns coming out. He starts chasing me with my musketeers. And you can see here, I was a little bit slow. I could have pushed back there, and I could have tried to be a bit more aggressive. I could have picked up a couple more musketeers. But honestly, because I just wasn't able to navigate very quickly my hotkeys, because I haven't played in so long, it was just very awkward to try and do that. So. But nonetheless, I age it with the Abbas guns. He does take down the outpost, which is a bit annoying because it's always super important that you take down that outpost when you saw the classic FF from Ottoman, because they can't get any future shipments like their 2 facts, etc. from there anymore. So Oliveza,
yes,
missing some batches there. He's got a lot of resources, but it looks like that he's doing that deliberately because 700 coins coming now. Looks like he might be doing a semi-FF, actually. He's got some musketeers, potentially musketeers going around, doing some raiding there. Let's go have a look over at me, see what's coming on. Yes, we're doing the classic 5 spy, 4 Abbas gun. It still works, baby. It still works. If anything, not only does it still work, but it was stronger back then than it is now. So if anyone wants to look at my deck real quick, I will move my cursor. So if you want to pause the game, hello, look at me, look at me, look at me. If you want to pause the game and look at the deck, that's what my deck looks like. But I am charging in. I'm on 17 villagers. Don't forget, town centers cost 600 wood in this game. So I shipped 700 wood, right? And I think with 100 wood, I put down a house. And with the extra 600 wood that I had left over, I built a TC. I'm a little bit slow here with my villagers, but that's okay because it is all brand new. Now I'm charging in. I know I've got a really good timing here. I just try and find some villagers. You know, I missed these guys, which was a bit of a shame. I missed that there. Super big batch. So Oliver's a nice defense here. And then I just run down trying to find some villagers. And look what I find. Hey-o! I find a nice juicy batch of musketeers there, which I'm going to gobble up with this classic 4 abbas, 5 spy. Just such a devastating combination, because any heavy infantry that tried to kill the spy, you've got those 4 abbas to back you up. He's going doing some raiding, trying to take down the TP. He knows he can't do much against this spy push here with the abbas gun. So I mean, he probably could have if he brought all of that back to his base, and with Minutemen, he probably could have. But he wants to try and do some damage, so that's you know, that's fine. Trying to do some raiding whilst he's at it. You see, he's going to see the double TC here. And I don't get any villagers, which is a bit annoying. I wanted to do some damage. I do pick up 10 musks, but that's not really as much as I want. I want to do more than that. I put my second TC close to my first TC because I was, just in case he pushes, I wanted to have double Minutemen and double TC fire, just for that extra bit of protection. Look how cool everything looks. Look how cool everything looks. Look at that zoom in, baby. It's crazy to me how things have changed, especially like the graphics of things. It's all changed crazy. Just look at these musketeers here as well. That zoom in is so smooth as well. God damn, we don't have that zoom in as smooth as that on PE. Oh my God, Tilanus, any developers out there, please, can you give us that smoothness? My abbas guns are catching up very slowly, but in they come. And bang, now I'm going to pick up the rest of these pikes and musketeers. He decides to turn and fight. There's not a lot else he can do. He is trapped here, so he's kind of trapped himself there. He does take down the TP. He didn't kill any villagers. But he does buy himself a lot of time. He does buy himself a lot of time, which is super important. So you can see here what I've done. After this, I shipped a spy, and then I just shipped 1k coin straight away behind it, and I just leave all of my villagers on food. So this is the classic, what I call the classic look tom, right? The 5 spy Aja. I like doing it with 4 abbas guns because I just feel it's so devastating. And especially against Brits. Unless they start Hussar, you want to go Hussars. But if they start Musks, then you want to get the abbas guns. So you can see here, beautiful timing. It just works so well. Even in Legacy Age of Empires 3, it works so well. Oliveza has aged up. Let's go have a look and see what he's up to. He's on 35 villagers, which is not bad, but it's 10.5. It could be better. Could be better. But he's gone for a semi-FF, right? So, you know, that's fine. And he's got, look, this is what I'm talking about. Like, he's got a lot of units now. He's aged up with the Musketeers. He's getting veterancy in. Got double barracks still. You'll notice that the map is Kamchatka, and it looks a little bit different to the DE. You got these huge treasures in front of you. So he's got Emperor Zoe's bank book grants a 5% discount on most coin costs, whilst I have some massive, what is it? 300 wood, I think it was. If they stop moving, possible remnants of the fabled valley Shangri-La worth 300 wood. So I get 300 wood in my base, and he gets some crappy 5% discount. So, that's why I think this map was quite unbalanced sometimes, because things like that can happen, and I can get a super early 300 wood almost, you know, without any hassle whatsoever. So a little bit difficult for him there, a little bit unbalanced, should we say. 37 villagers, stable now going down. Lots of manor houses. You see here, he shipped to 1k wood, which is nice. So that's going to buy a lot of villagers' infrastructure. Securing this herd. One thing you'll notice as well is we on DE, we have come accustomed to lots of natural resources. On the Legacy Age of Empires games, there was nowhere near as many herds. There was literally about double the herds, like especially starting herds in this game, in DE compared to Legacy. So Legacy, you know, very much, you didn't have as many turtle builds because there wasn't as much natural resources, which was interesting. So you did have slightly different metas, like the Skirm Goon meta, you know. But here we are, and you see, I reached the Industrial Age. We've got double batches of Musketeers and some Goons coming in. Oliveza now shipping 8 vills, so he's going to be on 50 villagers. So he's going to be having that eco advantage over me. But I have got the tempo advantage, baby. You know me. I've aged up with mercantilism, that 1k coin. I am shipping 1k wood as well behind this because you know I had to do it, baby. You know I had to do it. What better way to go out with a bang than to try and revolt with the Ottomans, the old classic. This is where it all began, baby. The old school classic Otto fast fortress, Spahi, semi-Spahi into semi-revolt, if that's what you want to call it. It's basically a revolt build without having to go for a fort because you get that Spahi and the Abyss guns to call, but just do so much damage and put your opponent on the back foot, and then bang, you go straight up into H4 as well. Now you see here, I could have revolted very, very quickly, but I decided not to. Just look at the wood craze. Look how different the wood craze look. It brings back so much nostalgia, man. This game brings back so much nostalgia. It really does. So I'm just chopping away. I'm talking about the natural resources. Look at my herds. That's my next herd, right? All over here. So I decided not to walk over there, and I've just decided to put all my villagers on gold, and that works out well because you see my resource stack here. And I decided to go for mercantilism. Bang, there it is. So before I revolt, I wanted to get mercantilism and get a really strong, powerful timing here. He's trying to do some clever exploring. He does build that second TC down there. Nekker's mercantilism. You see my villager count has stopped. I didn't bother getting the upgrade from the mosque because I just felt like it wasn't worth it at that point. I could have got a few more villagers, you know, so maybe it was worth it, but I'd need house population as well and stuff like that, so I just thought it wasn't worth it. So there's mercantilism, free shipments. Thank you very much, good sir. Now, the revolutions was such a niche thing back in the legacy days. It was such a niche thing. You didn't see it very often. And, hey, people say revolts are lame today. Wait till you see these revolts. The Otto revolt was insane. Let's go have a quick flashback over at Oliveza, see what he's up to. 57 villagers, my God. Making some cauldrons now as well, which is very smart against the industrial play Ottoman. Still making lots of musketeers. Yes. Honestly, just going guard musk here. Guard musk into a couple of falconets and a few culverins is absolutely fine here. It's absolutely fine. So he's chilling. He's on double TC now as well, so he's doing really, really well. He's got all those market upgrades. He's now shipped 1k gold. Still hasn't shipped those 2 falconets.
Yes. Commandment.
Does have veterancy musks. And he is up about 20-30 score right now, so I'm chilling. I'm waiting for these 8 hussars, and you'll see why I get these 8 hussars, because there's 2 revolts for Otto. One is, I can't remember which one of it is, but the other one is the land one, which is the good old-fashioned chili. It's basically like a chili revolt. That's how you have to think of it. It is almost identical to the chili revolt. And boom, blammo! There comes, I think it's like, how many hussars does it give you? I think it's 10 hussars. So it gives you 10 Imperial hussars. Yes, you heard that right. 10 Imperial hussars, and it upgrades those other existing hussars that I had. 640 HP, baby. It says veteran hussar. I'm not sure why it says that, but it's definitely Imperial hussars it gives you. And look at the 60 hand attack. Obviously, you get all the revolutionaries. I had enough resources, so I bought a load of food, and I got a stable down just to make sure I could make another nice batch of hussars. So I'm getting 5 more Imperial hussars, and I made sure I got those 2 bombards. Still got those Spahi, which are guard Spahi here as well. So look at this timing. It's at 15, 16 minutes of the game, and I've got all of this mass, which is absolutely insane. Can he stop it? That is going to be the question. This is what the deck looks like. So again, let me move my my guy. That's all a revolt deck looks like. There's not a lot of cards there. That is all the Revolt looks like. So you're limited to sipping 4 Gatlings or 16 Revolutionaries. And you gotta love the old school Revolt music. Oh, it just never gets old, baby. Never gets old, baby. And so I've made one little militia there as well. Shipping in 16 now. And it's go time, baby. He's got 5 culverins. How much musketeers does he have?
Yes.
That's a lot of musketeers. 50 plus.
Commandament.
I don't know. He's got like 70 or 80 musketeers here. You can only drag 50 at a time, like the old school version. Musketeers diving in, but look, the spy here. There's these golden trim Imperial Hussars. The Revolutionaries do so much damage as well. I've got the bombards in the back. The soldiers are trying to squeeze their way forward there.
Commandament.
Surely he puts his musketeers into melee mode, but he doesn't. My bombard, I try and just about out-micro those culverins. I unpack it because I see all these villagers coming in. Olivette's doing the villager pull. He's going for that bombard. I've just spoken about cleaning up here. That gun's still there in the back doing damage. These revolutionaries is so good. And these Imperial Hussars from the Chile Revolt cleaning up, baby. Now that's the time, and this is the stuff I live for, even on Legacy DE, baby. He's chasing this great bombard. There's my 16 revolutionaries. He just decides to chase. He's got 54 villagers still. He's got 15. He tries to build a quick wall to stop them going. But I'm having none of it. He just chased down that great bombard. I just decide to go left. And then I find all of this juicy stuff over here. I don't see the villagers. I don't think I looked at the herds there. I did see a dead herd here. So I saw that dead herd, which literally led me over here, which is quite fortunate for me, actually, because he could have survived and stayed in this game. The great bombard there on 17 HP. It's do or die. He knows he needs to kill it. If he can kill that bombard, he might be okay. Boom, and you see that he does take it down. He did ship 2 falconers. He shipped them at the wrong TC.
Ready.
Because, I mean, he doesn't notice, but neither do I. But eventually I notice when I start killing them. And there goes Falconettes. Now there's just so much mass for me. He's on 45 villagers, but he has absolutely nothing right now. And you see there the record game playback has finished. He calls the GG. We have a little good a bit back and forth. GG, well played. I hope to see him on DE a little bit more. Oliveza, we miss you, Oliveza. I hope you come back to DE soon. And yeah, still had a lot of decent cav left over there. I took the cav over there to find those villagers. So, babe, this is what's hilarious. People, you know, we got a big patch recently, and you know, the revolts got nerfed. But I tell you what, this is the most OP revolt out of any revolt ever, pretty much. Like, this revolt is absolutely insane. I'll give you guys a quick look at the rundown. You can see the UI here, just so different. Looks so different. Like this right here, this all right here brings back so many memories, man. So many memories. He made 112 musketeers in total. See the village count. He made it all the way up to 73 villagers. All resources gathered. Obviously, he absolutely smashed it. But couldn't stop the revolt timing, baby. Could not stop the revolt timing. We'll come out of here, and I'll just give you guys a little quick gander at the home city, just to show you, you old heads, if you don't remember what it looked like, and for anyone that wasn't around at the time, this is what it looked like, baby. This is what it looked like. You know, you had you know, dev updates on here. You can see Age of Empires 3 collection multiplayer services ending October the 30th, which is today. It ends, I think, at like 5 GMT, which is literally, at the time of recording, I'm at 4 GMT. So there's literally an hour left to go. And I wanted to make sure I get this recording just in time. This is what the game browser used to look like. Oh, good times, man. Good times. You still got 180 people online. That's probably the highest it's been in a while. Goodbye, ESO. Map downloads, last chance. People will be keeping this game alive on Game Ranger. If you guys want to find out how to do that, then by all means join my Discord and someone will be able to help you. This is what the quick search used to look like. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Home cities. This is I had this avatar since so this account, this was my second ever account, which was you can see that I was a member since 2008. That's how long ago. My first account, I was playing even sooner than that. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Like I said, I was more of a vanilla player than a tab player, but nonetheless, you had like this chat browser here as well, which is really cool. You could just go into some of these boards and just start talking like this. You got McJim in there. Let's go, McJim. What else you got? You got clans. You had a big clan board, and like clans were like really interactive as well. It was really fun. And then you had the ladder rating. This was like the OG ladder rating. We had none of this internet stuff. This was the OG, and you can see here you've got the supremacy power rating, and you had this rating of of field marshal, brigadier, colonel, lieutenant colonel. I made it to major general, which would have been second place here, but that was on vanilla. Like 42, I got up to 42, I think 42, 43, and that's how it was done, rather than the elo rating. You obviously had an elo rating as well, but this is how it worked out. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. And then you've got all your friends list here. Elena, R.I.P. Elena, Age of Killer. That's Revnak, I believe. A Killer. Ants is here. That's my boy. Real life friend he is. Boneng. Jesus Christ. Seabrook Cow. He still plays. Chusik. Wow. He was a really good player. Crazy Ape. I think he still plays. Forby. Wow. That's going back. Grey Fox. Gaja. He's still around. I Am Grunt. The Ab. The first OG. Interjection. The legend. Izzo. Iron Vipera. He was a very good player. Lord Sammy, Lord Hope. Yeah, just had some really good players here. Fish. PK Clan Net. Wow, that brings me back memories. Ryan Mankel, he still plays every now and then. You've got Azank Online right here. A Roti. Oh my god, that's a name I haven't heard of in a while. He used to play vanilla with me. Reese as well. Guys, just wanted to show you around here a little bit and show you what it looks like. But guys, so many memories made on this. Let me know if you guys played this. Did you play the old school? Did you not play the old school? Let me know your thoughts. It's so much nostalgia. So to everyone that has made this game just such a important part of my life, because I've played it for a long time. It's one of my favorite ever games of all time. I've played it probably more hours of this game than any other game. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone that played this game. Thank you to the developers. Thank you for everyone that keeps this game alive. Thank you to everyone in my Discord. Thank you to everyone on YouTube that watches my videos. Thank you for all the really kind generosity as well that you've donated and gifted to me recently. I appreciate it so much. And long live Age of Empires 3, baby. Peace out.